Yo, what is up, people? This episode, freaking episode 11 of Garo, Guren no Tsuki, was freaking so good, man. Like, now I've reached the point in this series to where this episode might get a better score than 7.5. Like, this episode was so freaking good, man. Starts out with freaking Yasusuke. We haven't seen him in a long time, ever since he transformed into this criminal this criminal with morals, because he hates the aristocrats for what they did to the woman he loved and stuff, and how they affected her mind and made her transform into a horror, which Raiko had to come and kill and stuff. And he understood all of that, so he doesn't have any grudges against Raiko, but he hates the aristocrats. So he turned himself into this like Robin Hood. I was about to say thief for good, but it's still Robin Hood or whatever, man. That robbing unintentionally. And then it cuts back to like the aristocrats trying to set up this they palace to where no horrors can get in. So they building a whole bunch of gates and stuff, and getting all the Omiyojis to go to each central point of the gate and protect it and put a barrier over it so no horrors can get through the gate and stuff. So they do all of that, and then this Omioji tells them about another Maikai Knight, golden suit. Not I was about to say golden armor suit, but only Raiko has the golden armor suit. But they tell him about there was this another family that had this that was my computer. It was another family that had this other Maikai Knight suit, and they was like, oh my god, like, you mean like Raiko's golden armor suit? They was like, yeah, but this one is silver. And I was like, whoa, what is that gonna look like? So then one of the aristocrats go to like the lady in town that has all the records and stuff, and he asked her he asked her about the family. I think they named Fujiwara family. The Fujiwara family does with the silver armor how they did, how the Genji family did with the golden armor. I think that's Raiko's family that he came from. I think so. It's the Genji family. If it's not the Genji family, it's a different family. But the armor Pappy is passed down through generation upon generation upon generation throughout the family. But the armor acts like the golden armor, in which it chooses the person that it desires to want to wear it and stuff. If that made sense. Like, I was trying to think, did that make sense? But yeah. After that, freaking Yasusuke's men go and rob some place, and then they get killed by soccer balls, like old tail soccer balls, but they call Kirimi balls. That's it. It's Kirimi balls. It's like balls that's about this big. They don't look like soccer balls. They look more like a child's ball than it is a soccer ball or anything else, man. But they're about this big, like purple with one like line through it and stuff. And they gave I'm messing up, man. I know I'm messing up, but I'm trying to remember everything. But I'm trying to remember it in order too, so I can get it straight. Then after that, one of the guys that didn't die from an attack, when his guys got killed and jumped by the horror, went back to Yasusuke and had told him, and Yasusuke was like, Kirimi dolls. I'm just calling them balls, man, because that freaking hard word to pronounce. But he was like, hold up, he didn't get killed by one of those balls. And then Yasusuke had a flashback when he was I think he was like a teenager or something, man. He was in the royal palace, and they was like having tryouts for some like soccer ball team, it seemed like. I don't even know what they was doing, man. I don't know if they was like trying out for some festival or to get on some team or something. I don't even know, or just to impress the higher ups. I don't know. But then him and his friend was practicing together. Then Yasusuke got called over to the big higher up guy that always be talking and giving people the information and what to do and stuff. And he was like, "Hey, you look pretty good, man. I see you out there. You doing your thing." So freaky Yasuke was like, "Oh my God, like this dude noticing me. I better step it up." So then he went back and tried to step it up even more, but he really wasn't doing much than what he was doing before he got called over. But his friend was going in. He looked like Ronaldo, like freaking Lionel Messi over there, man. Just straight going in with that ball. And Yasuke like, "Oh man, look at him. He's great." Then his friend, after it was all over, they was walking home or something, and then his friend was like, "If it wasn't for you, he would have called me over there instead of him, you being called over there." And Joe. Oh yeah, and the horror that killed Yasuke's thieves, his thief guys, was his friend. I forgot his friend's name, but he transformed into a horror after all of that happened because he was so hurt that he was so hurt that he fell into darkness because he wasn't the one that got called over to be praised by the higher ups. It was Yasuke. So he turned into a horror, which was really stupid to me. This entire episode, like I was like, that's kind of dumb. In order for a dude to like be so obsessed over that literally just happened that he just freaking fell into darkness and a horror took over his body and he became a horror. Like that was dumb. But after that, after the flashback and stuff, and his friend threw a hissy fit, Yasuke went to the old place to where back in his flashback where they was practicing at, and that was his friend. His friend was there, and but he was a horror now. So freaking oh yeah, something else I forgot. In the beginning of this episode, Yasuke went to some kind of other bandit's place, and this bandit was the dude that had the silver armor that like once it was passed down to him through his family, he got it, but then he cast away his royal name because something happened to where it was like where it was similar to Yasuke's situation, but something happened to where he cast away his name, and then he just freaking left and went to go hide out in beyond the capital and stuff. He didn't want to be in the capital no more. So then, now he had the armor, and throughout the middle of the episode, before Yasuke went back to his friend where him and his friend used to practice and stuff, he got trained by that guy that got the armor passed down to him to give the armor to Yasuke. And he had like this sword that you could only pick up if you were trained right and you had your heart into it. He said it was like pick it up with your heart. Like, I'm gonna use my remote. I use my remote in order to like show y'all stuff. He said, pick the sword up with your heart and not with just brute strength. So Yasuke was holding the sword like this because it was so heavy because he was trying to pick it up with his muscles. He wasn't putting his soul and his heart into picking it up. Kind of like Excalibur. It was like reminiscent of that. It's like, King Arthur and Jones like picked up Excalibur because he put his heart and his soul into it instead of just trying to lift it, instead of just trying to rip it out of the ground. He lifted up with his soul and his heart and junk. Kind of like that. And then he got like some bracelet to where when him and his friend was fighting, he took the sword and then cut the bracelet like that. I think that's like the same thing as what Saime does to Raiko's ring, to where she releases the seal on his ring and then he could use the suit. And when he used the suit looked fucking awesome, man. Like it looked so damn good. I was like, whoa, this shit looks great. Like, damn, look at this guy. Fucking phenomenal suit, man. And then instead of him drawing one circle, he draws a figure 8 in the sky. Instead of what Raiko does is draws one circle, he draws a figure 8 and stuff, which looked freaking awesome, man. Like it looked really, really good, man. And then after he did put on the suit and all of that, he defeated the horror, and that was pretty much the end of the episode, man. But this episode was really good. It was freaking an 8 now. It was an 8 to an 8.5. That's how good this episode was, dog. Because it gave backstory on Yasuke, more in-depth story on stuff, introduced new characters and new things in the plot. Freaking good, man. I like the entire thing. And now that Yasuke is a Maikai Knight, so he can actually get a band, a group a group of people together like what Raiko does, and go and defeat horrors and stuff. Or if he still want to just be a thief and probably does that on the side, hey, he can do that, man. But let me know what you think in this my freaking ramblings in this episode review, trying to tell y'all the episode from how it happened, man. I know I ramble a lot, I know I mess up, but hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to get better, dog. Just try to progress from now, man. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments and all of that. Like, subscribe, and share this video and all of that, man. But I'm Danny Awesome. You're awesome. Stay awesome. I love your faces. Peace. One love. I'm out.